speedrun-focused platformer Mikey Shorts, which appeared on the App Store last year, did a great job of demonstrating how precision platforming can be successfully achieved on a touchscreen. For the sequel, Mikey Hooks, BeaverTap Games has upped the number of on-screen hazards and given Mikey the ability to swing across chasms like a big-headed Tarzan. Things are a little more dangerous for Mikey this time out. Though the familiar flat-topped robo-enemies return, they are now decked out in spikes, ready to puncture our ambulating hero and ruin your perfect run. As with the first game, you're still unlikely to die outright too often. The spikes are primarily there to slow you down. You see, Mikey Hooks is all about beating your previous time, jumping, sliding, and swinging to the finish line in one smooth, unbroken sprint. The biggest addition to the game is the hookshot mechanic. Tap and hold the jump button near a grapple point, and Mikey will fire off a hookshot and swing until you release your finger. Though it's an extremely easy and accessible system to use, there's real skill in choosing the perfect moment to detach the grapple to avoid landing on enemy spikes. As the core of the Mikey games have always been about timing and reflexes, the hookshot integrates perfectly with the rest of the formula. The other controls are as solid and reliable as always, proving once again that touchscreen platforming can work when done right. There's a race mode which allows you to see the ghosts of other runners, and the leaderboards return for the openly competitive among you. Nothing much has changed on the visual front, with the devs still happy to stick with the pixel art stylings found in Mikey's Shorts. In fact, it all feels very familiar, something which will probably delight fans, but fail to convince any naysayers. The real draw here, however, is not the graphics, but the thrill that comes from jumping off a ledge, firing off your grapple, swinging over a death pit, nailing the landing, and then sliding beneath a barrier, all without breaking your stride. It's simple fun, and it doesn't deviate far from the original formula. But when you pull off that perfect run, you'll remember exactly why you liked gaming in the first place. This has been James with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.